Hello, good evening everyone. It looks like I'm live. Let me give it a minute to connect on YouTube here. Hello, hello, welcome. Thanks, Jay. Okay. Welcome to the Crafty Creators community, everyone. Tonight we're doing a Crafter's Christmas Choice, and you are on the Crafty Creators community page or Design&Vine at the moment. And the Crafty Creators community is put on by Tammy with Crafty Peep and Kristy with Kristy's Crafty Cottage. Yes, it's a mouthful. So I want to say thank you to them for inviting me this evening. And I want to welcome you all. Let me pull up my comments here and we'll get started. Hello, Tammy. How are you? Actually, that could be Tammy or Kristy. How are you tonight? So I am going to create I'm hoping my iPad sticks with me here and works for me. I'm going to put some Christmas music on in the background. I do not own the rights to the music. It's on my cable TV. We are going to use Apple Barrel bright red paint. And we're going to create a sign this evening. So let me go ahead and put my downward facing camera on, and you can see I have a frame here. We're going to get started with the frame. You can still see me in the lower right hand corner of your screen. So I went ahead of time. I don't know if you can see the lines on there. I measured out the check pattern that I'm going to do on here, and I was debating on whether or not, hi Tammy, I was, oh, it's Bethwyn. Hi Bethwyn, how are you? Hey JJ. Whether or not to do a black and white check or a red and white check. And part of what I'm using tonight goes along with this little hat that you see. So I think I'm going to leave it more of a Christmassy theme and just go with the red paint this evening. So I'm going to put a significant amount on my little plate here. And the reason why I measured out ahead of time, this is just a frame that I picked up from Goodwill. And I painted it white. I paid $3.99 for the frame. I've had it in my room probably for a year or two now, and I saw it and I said, you know what, that's the perfect size for my craft this evening. So I went ahead and I painted it white. I took the glass out. We're going to put that back in, and I measured even squares on here, and I also taped off the edges, as you can see. So I'm just going to get started painting these squares. How is everyone doing this evening? It's okay if it's not perfect, guys. It's literally okay. So I do know that my all four corners are the dark color, and the rest is going to be left white. That will give us our red and white check pattern. And I'm just doing the top. That's why I have tape around the edges. And then what we're going to add to the center of the frame is really the decorative part. Been getting kind of brave with my Cricut lately, so I decided to use that for this craft. If you like to watch crafting and you're interested in watching a variety of different crafters, you can subscribe to the Crafty Creators community page. if you're not already subscribed, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you get notifications every time someone goes live in that group. And this shouldn't take too long. I'm thinking we only need one coat because I did put a white base coat down on this. Also, if you wouldn't mind, the creators of the Crafty Creators community group are Kristy and Tammy. If you would subscribe to their pages on YouTube and Facebook, that would be wonderful, as well as mine, Design&Vine. We have Facebook and YouTube accounts, and all of those links are in the description of this video. We are trying to be a crafty group of friends that love to craft and love to bring those crafts and ideas to you. I'm a lefty, so I'm going to continue to move this clockwise so that I can access it with my left hand. You want to make sure you have enough on your brush as you're painting. I do have some glitter remnants on my table, so there's a little bit of glitter getting in my paint, getting in my way here. Which is fine, I don't mind glitter, I just don't want it messing up my paint, if you know what I mean. I guess I'm the first one on this evening, and the group Crafty Creators Community goes live every Tuesday on Facebook. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tammy. And on YouTube on Wednesdays, like today. So you are catching us on a Wednesday. So we're on YouTube this evening. I am gonna sand this down when I'm done. So all those little lines that you see that are creating that little bubble effect. That's why it doesn't matter if I get a little wonky on the lines and they're not perfectly straight. You know what? Before the live, when I was thinking about what I was gonna do, I said to myself, whatever you do when you're live, don't say the word wonky. And I just did. Twice, in fact. It's just a weird word, and I tend to use it when I'm live a lot. I don't really use it in my everyday language, but for some reason, I guess when I'm painting and I feel like something's going to go crooked or something, I use it. I don't know. It's just a weird word. So these little puffy lines on the edges, when I sand, those will go away. And this would have looked cute with a black and white check as well, kind of your Mackenzie Child black and white check look. But I decided to go with the candy cane look instead, and we're doing some red and white stripes. I went way over the edge on that one, but that's okay. I'm going to try to fix it right now. And it may fix when I sand later. It'll fix itself. It's important not to go over too many times, because when you do that, it'll pull the paint. It'll pull the paint off. So once it's starting to dry, you don't want to go back over it too many times. But this is pretty easy. This is, I know you could do this if you wanted to. Just measuring out squares and filling in the lines. We have 2 more sides to do, and then I'm going to dry it and make sure we don't need to touch up anywhere. Sand it, and then we will work on You're welcome. Then we will work on what goes in the center. I wonder what that's going to be. You'll have to stay tuned to find out. And please share the video. If you have a Facebook page, you can share it to your Facebook. You can share it to a bunch of places. You can copy the link. Share it on your Twitter if you want to. You can share it to TikTok. You can share it to your Instagram. We like sharing. We like sharing with you, and we like to be shared. So all 4 corners are red, as you can see. It worked out perfectly when I was measuring this. I went over it a couple of times, counting as I went around the board. I was like, how in the world is this working out perfectly? Because you would think you would have 2 of the same color checks next to one another at some point, but it worked out perfectly based on the measurements. There. Okay, I'm not going to go over it too many times. Like I said, I am going to sand it, so that's going to give it a whole different look anyway. It's going to give us an old... Wow, I really messed that one up. I may have to touch that one up with some white paint because that one's really wide. I guess I'm getting to the end and I keep going over the edge here. Hey Jacqueline, how are you? Hi Lori. How is everyone? Is everyone ready for the holidays? I can't believe Christmas is only, what, 3 weeks away? Like, where has this year gone? Literally. Oh, I didn't get myself some water. Hey Jay, would you holler down to Dad to get me a red cup with some water in it, please? I don't have water. I always have water. 'Cause I'm always painting. No, just water for my paintbrush. Still? No, just regular water.
Dad.
Hi Tia.
A red cup with water in it?
Isn't it? I think the same thing, Tia.
Bring up a red cup with water.
I'm doing good, Jacqueline.
Solar cup.
I love watching people paint. Some people think it's not that much fun, but I happen to think it's relaxing. Nope, I'm going to sand that off. When I was looking to fix something, I need to keep telling myself, no, stop it. It'll all be fixed with the sanding. We'll see. So I saw this pick, is what they call them, at Michael's. And I've taken everything off of it to use for tonight. It was $9.99, but it was 50% off that day. So I got it for $5. And I hope you can hear me over the dryer. Hi Monique, how are you? When the crafter snakes match their craft. That's my daughter, Tia. I guess they do match, huh? About time to go get them done again now. Thank you. Joseph Borelli to the rescue. Now I can put my brush in water. Not near the technology. I don't want it near the technology. So I'm going to show you in a second what was on this pick. That's why I'm showing you the stem. Because I don't usually see picks with outfits on them. But that's what was on there, along with these right here. And I don't think I'm going to be using those. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I'm definitely using the Santa suit. And you'll see how we're going to incorporate that in a minute. Actually, each piece has styrofoam in it. And this did as well, but I took it out. I had a little styrofoam ball on the inside of the hat, but we didn't need it, so I went ahead and took it out to make it easier. We're almost dry. There's a few of these thicker spots here that are causing an issue with the drying. And that's going to come off in the sanding. I just don't want it all to come off. Okay, we're almost done. Let me put this somewhere where it's not going to be a problem. Okay. So I'm going to take my Dollar Tree sanding block. I'm going to try to avoid the areas that are still kind of wet. And I'm just going to come along. Wow, I did really well on this side. I'm just going to come along the edge here and do a little sanding. I'm going to come on the top as well because I want to give it that distressed look, like so. I don't want it to take off too much. Kind of started to right there. And it's going to take off a lot there because it's still wet. And that's why I'm only doing one swipe. So this is actually coming out just how I wanted, with this really rough look like this. Along my edge. This is a very coarse sanding block, so I'll show you what I'm done, what this is going to look like. I may have to come over here and fix a little bit. Just a little bit. Get my white paint back out too. Shake it up. This is just acrylic folk art white paint. I'll get a different brush and just touch up this white a little bit. Just a little bit. It's going to require a second coat, actually. And I did get some red over here. A little more than I wanted to. So I'm just touching up. It's actually okay. It makes it look a little rough. Do that. Let me do this instead. So you can never make a mistake with paint because you can always go back and fix it. You can always go back and fix it. Oh, that's what I get, trying to be a perfectionist. There. Okay. A little bit more. Aw. Do you just have one cat? Our dogs do the zoomies too. Okay. Okay. I do want to distress just a little bit more over here because it's not quite as distressed as it is up here. Get the corner just a little bit more. Okay. Get my brush. And I'm not going to go over the wet paint. All right, so we're looking pretty good here. My old drafting brush. I'm just going to get some of this sanding dust away. Even though we're not painting anymore. I'm going to put my paintbrushes in here. And we're going to get busy making the sign. Keep an eye on the time. 7:24. Up after me is Funky Junk Inspirations, Kristy. Yes, took me a minute, but I got there. She's up next in the group. And okay, so next we have our glass. And before I turn this over, let me give this one little section a quick dry. Make sure we're dry. I really like how distressed this came out. Okay. So I'm going to turn it over. I'm not going to take the tape off just yet. And we're going to lay our glass back in here. The top is, okay, so that's the top. I want it to go this way. Because there is a little mark on the glass, but it's going to be covered by our Santa suit. And we don't want that showing. Okay. I'm just going to push these little tabs down. This is, there was a picture in here. Again, I got this at Goodwill a couple years ago. So what I did was I took a piece of foam board, white foam board from Dollar Tree, and I put this up to the foam board. You can see there's a foam layer in between two pieces of poster board. And all I did was take the back that was in here when I bought the frame, and I traced it, and then I cut out my piece of foam board. And this is our top up here. So what we are going to do is we are going to take our Cricut words. I'm hoping this is going to work for me. You can see the little scratch mark there, but that's okay. We're going to cover that up. So I did pre-print these. I just used American typewriter font in Cricut Design Space. Hi, Kristy. I know, it's pretty cool. I like it too. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here. Oh, no you don't. That little period's trying to escape. There we go. Okay. So we have the laundry company. And I'm just eyeballing it, okay? And I'm going to try not to lay this one down because it, well, actually looks okay now, but it kind of messed up when I was weeding it out, so I printed another one, but we'll see how it looks. So I'm just going to take my little tool here, my little scraper tool, and I'm going to make sure that this is down on the glass. And I'm going to start to peel back the paper and leave just the words. And I'm gonna try not to, you can see this is really sticking to the glass. Kind of like the Chocateur transfers do too. Any kind of tape will stick to glass like super glue. So I tried not to press too hard on that. The part that I want to press hard on is the letters to make sure that they're staying down. I don't know, you can probably guess where I'm going with this already. Laundry company. What kind of laundry company, right? Why is she doing a Christmas laundry company? Well, as a female, I know that we do laundry no matter what time of year it is, right? So, Santa must do laundry too. Wow, this is really sticking to the glass, guys. Woohoo! But fortunately, so are the letters, so we're good. I was going to try and save this, but I'm going to end up not saving it. I saved the back to the sticky part because you can reuse them, but I'm really having to work to pull this off here. And you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm kind of going to, I like that. I think I'm going to leave it. And throw that away. So I don't need this extra little swirl. So what kind of laundry company do we have? Well, it's the North Pole Laundry Company, right? You do Cricut 101, right? Okay, this isn't on the sticky part well yet. So let me go over it with my little tool. Paying attention to my time. I have 29 minutes left. Okay. So we're going to take the back off. Okay. And I wanted North Pole No, you don't. Okay. I wanted North Pole to be in red. I think we're good there. So I'm just kind of guaranteeing that my letters are sticking to the glass. And then I'm going to pull my plastic off. Gosh, it's so strong it's moving the glass, guys. The adhesive on here. So when you're using Cricut and you've printed on vinyl and you're releasing the vinyl onto your surface, it's always easy to take your, I forget what this stuff is called. I forget what it's called. Of course, it doesn't say, but the transfer paper, duh. The transfer paper, you want to wiggle it side to side like this, because if you just go and pull it up, it's going to pull the letters with it. It's going to tear them, and you're going to have a nightmare, and you're going to cry, and we don't want to cry. See, like so. But I'm at the end, so okay, slow down, Michelle. Slow your roll. Okay. Let me get this to lay down because it started to tear after I was just telling you that. I went ahead and did the very thing. See, I like to demonstrate what I'm talking about. So let me get this to lay down. No, we don't. We're not going to tear. Not tonight. There we go. All right, where's my little tool? We have a little bubble here. So I'm going to pick this up if I can and relay it back down, trying desperately not to panic. Okay, I think we've got it. Tiny bubbles still, but we're going to get it to lay down. Not too bad for an accident. Okay. All right, this is what we have so far. So far. The North Pole Laundry Company, established 1843, okay? What we're going to do next is we're going to take some twine and we are going to take our Santa suit because he brought it in for some dry cleaning, right? So we're going to take these little clips that I got at Target like a year ago, and I'm gonna just pinch the top of his suit and take the twine with it and grab it like so. So it's hanging on to his suit. And then we're gonna take his little pants and hang them on here as well. These had little arrows on them and I ripped them off, and I'm just putting that to the back side. So I'm gonna probably use, let's see, I'm gonna try to get this in where I can because it's sewn at the top. And I don't think it, maybe it will. If I smush it, maybe it'll go on both pieces. Let's see. Yeah, it will. Okay. And we need 2 on this one. And then I think we just need 1 for the hat. The Santa hat. And he's going to hang upside down like so. He's got to have it dry cleaned at least once a year, right? I don't know, maybe I'll use 2 just to kind of keep the flow of two clips going on each piece. And then I'm going to kind of position that, okay? We have wash, dry, and fold, and we're going to put that down here. take the back off, and then I will connect the clothesline to the oh no, I broke a letter. That's all right, we're gonna get it on here. It goes this way. Wait, does it go that way or does it go this way? I think it goes this way. Bear with me, I broke a letter. It'd probably be better for me to add it after I lay this down. I think that's what I'm going to do. Come on. Up you go. I'll put that aside. Okay. And I'm going to put this down kind of low. Like so. Here we go. Who's done Christmas shopping? Who's done with their holiday shopping? It's okay. I got it. We will fix it. Right now it's ash, dry. Ash, snowflake, dry, and fold. But we will fix that W. If I have to reprint one, I can do that as well. Let's see if I can get this little piece on here. I actually have the Cricut tweezers. Okay. It's probably just easier to... Oh. I went a little too low. There's what we have so far. And now I have to, you see that little scratch on there? That's because it's a Goodwill item. No big deal. So, it's an old frame. And we're just going to take and attach this onto the back. I want to make sure I'm coming up high enough on this so that it can hang down a little, just like that. When it's hanging. Okay. Do I have staples in here? Oh, I got the wrong tool. Hello. Can't put a staple in with a crocodile. What was I thinking? There. Hi, baby. How's that? All right, let's trim the back. We already have a hanger. Yes, I have. Late into the night, I'm keeping people awake. Oh my gosh, it's cute like this. But I can add some snow. I can add some diamond dust. I don't know why I had my glue gun on. I can maybe make a bow with some fur. I don't know. If I do a bow, it'll probably want to sit down here because it'll hang and cover. And I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking no to a bow. But the fur is cute. Oh, I know. That's what it's getting to for me as well. Just the grandkids. So I have that. I've never used this Snow Tex before. And I kind of want to add a little glitter to this. So I may just, I think I'm going to Mod Podge some diamond dust into the corners here. Let me grab a brush. Oh, this is my good brush. I don't want to use my good brush. I also have some let me show you what I'm talking about. This dries clear, so no worries. Just kind of pile some in the corner over here and see how this looks. I'm gonna let that dry. Oh yeah, that's gonna add just the right amount. I'm gonna do this corner and maybe a little across the top. But I also have some greenery that I can add. I think I want to do this. I think I want to add maybe on this side, coming down like this, and then do glitter, glitter, and then maybe add a couple of these red balls. You can't see what I'm doing, so let me show you. So I have these stems, and I want to add them to the corners. I'll push this down. And then maybe add some of these velvety balls that match. I think I'm going to go with that. Grab my pliers. That's not them, this is them. Okay. I think I'm just going to, I do need my glue gun. Okay, thank you. 15 minutes left. Wow, they've got this really together here, so I may have to Jay, ask Dad if he's got his really strong pliers down there, because I don't have a good pair. His wire cutters, I mean. I don't think this is going to work. Oh. You have 2 grandsons. You know, this looks like a Michael's tag. But I've had these for a while. Huh? I think you do. Just a matter of where they are. I think I'm getting it though. I've got it. Just going to take a second. I just have to, yeah, I just have to bend and kind of loosen it up and squeeze at the same time. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the velvet balls are cute. In fact, if I took a little piece of that furry ribbon. Okay. Let me push this back together a little bit. I'm going to put a good amount of glue up in the corner here. Really get this to sit down. And then I'm going to do the same, but I'm going to go this way. I probably need this shorter. Sorry, I just want this to start securing before I let go. Jay, come here, bud. I may need you to cut this a little bit shorter for me. Oh, I just messed up my nail. All in the name of crafting, and that's fine. So just, you know what? I got it. Never mind. All in the name of crafting. Okay. More glue. More glue. We're going to secure this on here. I need them done anyway. She's going to look at me and go, "What did you do?" She does that to me all the time. And I'm like, "I paint. I'm sorry. It's what I do. I paint. I always go in there with paint on my nails." And she's like, "What did you do to your nails?" So I just really want this to stay down. And part of it is not wanting to because it's very, very stiff. Okay, lay down. Maybe come up with a little bit of this. So snow everywhere. And I'm going to multitask. While I'm holding this, I'm going to add some Mod Podge in the corner up here. Time check, please. I'm going to add some diamond dust. Because what girl doesn't love diamonds, right? We're going to add some down here. Just a little bit. And then we'll leave Santa's outfit alone. We won't diamond dust that. And there's glitter and snow on this, so we're good. I'm going to take off a couple of these. 3 perhaps, since we craft in 3s, right? Odd numbers. Yikes. Okay. Glue. I'm going to add this little guy right about here. I'm going to put the big one right on the corner. Right there. Kind of look like holly berries, velvet holly berries, don't they? I have 8 minutes left. Okay. They're on there pretty good. Okay. Let me see if I can take a little twist of this. What say you? And then one over here. A little bit of fur. I had to put this fur somewhere. So I'm basically just kind of making a small tail. Twist it all the way around, like so. And then maybe put that right there. Maybe flip it around so that the outer side. What do you think? I just got diamond dust all over my finger. That's okay. Let me hold this up. Let me get my camera situated. It does not have a hanger on it yet, but it will. Oh, the diamond dust is falling. North Pole Laundry Company, Santa's getting his suit done. What do you think? I know you can see my ring light in there. You see the diamond dust in the corners. What do you think, guys? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, God bless them, Jacqueline. So I do have a lot of letting this dry to happen. The diamond dust areas are not dry yet, and I have to secure these two little pieces right here. But I like the fur. Do you guys like the fur? Why am I not seeing comments? What's happening? I'm sorry, I'm not seeing comments anymore. So either, it says I have 8 people watching. There. Let me move it over a little. There's our craft. Yep.
You're showing double of yourself.
Not anymore. I changed it. Mom, you're showing double of yourself. We don't need 2 moms. Okay. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. I thought I was going the right way, and I was going the wrong way. Here we go. And there you have it. North Pole Laundry Company. What do you think? Thank you. It is pretty big. It's I think it's about, well, let's see. 12, it's 16 by 12. So it's pretty big. Yes, the echoes to the suit. Very good. Yes. Very good. That's what I was going for. And it has a little metal hanger behind it. And I love how the suit is a little fluid too on that cable. But it has a, I don't want to turn it upside down just yet. I got a little glue web in there too. But it does have, let me just hold this, a little sawtooth hanger right in the back here. But you could add a beaded hanger as well. And that would be super cute. Use red and white beads. Just paint them and do every other one red and white, and that would pay tribute to the frame border as well. So I hope you enjoyed this. It is 7:56. Please hop on over to Funky Junk Inspiration with Kristy, and there's a lineup behind her as well. She'll let you know who's after her. And I hope you enjoyed watching me. I hope you enjoyed my craft. And I hope to be back in the group. And if you don't see me here in the group, please find me on Facebook. I tend to not post as much on YouTube, but I want to start to. So that's part of the plan. But you can find me on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram as well. Design&Vine is the name on each one of those platforms. And let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them. Where am I going to hang it? That's a good question. Probably right near the laundry room. Maybe it'll inspire someone else besides me to do the laundry. Actually, my husband helps out a lot, so I can't say that. But yeah, probably near the laundry room. I don't typically decorate my laundry room, but it seems appropriate for this particular one. So, and I do have space over there to hang it. So probably the laundry room. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Phyllis. I didn't see you. I didn't say hey. Okay, I'm going to sign off. It's 7:58. Again, Funky Junk Inspiration. Go watch and see what she's going to create for the Crafter's Choice Christmas on the too many things to remember. Crafty Creators Community Group. Okay? And make sure you subscribe to everyone and come back and join us another time as well. Have a good night, everybody. God bless.